Respected anchor and the rest of the house, everyone here has been through corruption. Everyone here has had at least once in their life to pay a bribe just to get something that was rightfully theirs. I'm sure most of you, if not all, will agree. Now, what this Lokpal Bill does is ensures that you get what you deserve without a bribe. If a person ever were to ask you for a bribe, you can walk out of the office, go to the head of the department and ask him to look into the matter. If he does not, then you go to a person appointed by the Lokpal, called a vigilante officer. And this person will look into the matter within the next 30 days and get you what is rightfully yours. And if he also fails, you can go to the chief vigilant officer. Now, the basic premise of this bill is not in the fact that there are a lot of levels to go to. The beauty is in the fact that each person is punished every time he fails to do a task in time. Now, what this ensures is that over time, once a person gets fined repeatedly for the same problem, that is not completing stuff on time, he will do his work properly. And this is the basic premise of the bill. You will, over time, give up on your corrupt effect, trying to get things done, taking bribes under the table, because people will no longer give you a bribe voluntarily. They will prefer going to a higher level and getting you fined and still getting what they deserve. Now, besides this, the another thing that this bill does, this bill ensures that a junior officer in a department does not end up having to research over whether his senior officer, or in some very absurd instances, if he himself is being corrupt. Now, there have been instances where I am an officer who's taking a bribe, and I'm also the person who's supposed to investigate whether I am taking a bribe. How absurd is our present system? This system ensures that this person who investigates is no longer a part of the department per se. He belongs to an independent authority called the Lokpal. He will he will be a subordinate of only the Lokpal and will not necessarily be under the department. So, this person will be an independent authority and will have no losses, if he investigates into any corruption within the department. There have been instances where people keep saying that this will undermine democracy and judiciary will no longer be an independent authority. This thing does nothing of that. All it does is ensures that it combines two already present but useless civic bodies. One, the CVC, the Central Vigilance Committee. Now, this body does the investigation but has no power. It can only advise the government. And when you advise the government, you are advising the corrupt people not to be corrupt. So, doesn't have any effect. They cannot fine. They can do nothing. The other is the CBI. The CBI has immense power to punish, but they have to take the, they have to seek advice of the government to punish anyone. But we are asking a corrupt person punishment to corrupt himself. To punish himself. Now, why will any person give permission to put him behind bars? He won't, and that's the condition of the CBI. They have a lot of power, but they can't do anything. Now, what the Lokpal does is brings these two under one common head. Now, they do the investigation and put a time period for how long they investigate. Then they take it to a court. They do nothing more. They take it to a court, and there, within the next year, you get your judgment, and the corrupt people are behind bars. That is the Lokpal Bill for you people. Thank you.